I don't remember what the world outside looks like. For the last 16 years, my life has consisted of these four walls. A tall, narrow tower, set apart from the main asylum building, is my home, if you can call it that. At 26 years old, I've spent more of my life here than I did out there, wherever there might be. The only connection I have to the outside world is a small window, just out of reach, through which I can see slivers of sky and feel the faintest brush of sunlight on a clear day. Dr. Castor visits daily, and though I can't say I trust him, he's the only person I've had contact with in all these years. He brings my meals, administers medication, and talks to me in his calm, measured tone. Rapunzel, my dear, he always says, your safety is my utmost priority. His words are laced with a kind of kindness, but there's something else there too, something darker lurking beneath the surface. Today, the silence feels heavier, like the walls themselves are leaning in closer. When Dr. Castor leaves, the room seems to grow even quieter than usual, if that's even possible. That's when I hear it. A faint scratching sound, like nails on wood, coming from behind the wall near my bed. At first, I think it's my mind playing tricks on me, another illusion conjured by my restless thoughts. But as the days pass, the noise becomes more distinct. I can't ignore it. It's persistent, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. The noise continues, and my curiosity grows stronger with each passing day. It takes some time, but eventually, I gather the courage to investigate. When Dr. Castor leaves one morning, I hurry over to the wall where the scratching seems to be coming from. I press my ear against it and knock lightly. Hollow. There's definitely something on the other side. I start feeling along the surface, searching for any cracks or seams. And then I find it. A slight indentation in the wall. It takes effort to pry the panel loose, but finally, it gives way, revealing a small, hidden door. My pulse quickens. I've never seen this door before. It was perfectly disguised as part of the wall. The door opens to a dark, narrow passageway. I hesitate, a mixture of fear and excitement coursing through me. For so long, my world has been contained within this single room. Now, there's a way out. At least to another part of the tower. I step cautiously into the passageway, guided by a dim light filtering through cracks in the ceiling. The air is musty, stale, and carries a faint odor of something rotten. At the end of the passage, there's another door, this one slightly ajar. I push it open, and my breath catches in my throat. The room beyond is small and cluttered, filled with old furniture and dusty papers scattered everywhere. A metal bed frame sits against the far wall, its mattress stained and torn. It looks like someone once lived here, or perhaps they were kept here, just like me. I spot a faded photograph lying on the desk and pick it up. It's of a woman with long, dark hair. Her eyes are kind, yet there's a sadness in them, a haunted look that feels oddly familiar. It takes me a moment to recognize her. It's my mother. I haven't seen her face since I was a child, before she died. Why would a photograph of her be hidden here? My hands tremble as I sift through the other documents on the desk. Most of them are incomprehensible medical records and handwritten notes, but one paper catches my eye. It's labeled Patient on Experiment Initiation, and it's dated exactly 16 years ago, around the time I was brought to the tower. My name is Rapunzel. The R must stand for me. I can barely contain the flood of emotions surging through me. What kind of experiment could I have been a part of? Dr. Castor has always told me I was here for my own good, to protect me from the dangerous world outside. But what if it was never about protecting me? What if I was being kept here for a different reason entirely? When Dr. Castor visits that evening, I can't look him in the eye. He seems to sense my